Alright. We should be ready to head on in. So as I said, first thing we're going to do is head... Actually, I may have looked something up. Right? And it turns out I cannot use T3 or extractors. But we can use harvesters. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back in here. We're going to say, I don't need, let's go for overflow actually. I don't need 3 titanium. I don't need that obsidian or that. We don't need any of that. Okay. What we do need, though, is going to be at least 2 quasar and 3 osmium. That we need now. Now that we have made that slight adjustment, let's go. Double check. We have everything. Ooh, we don't have an iridium rod for that. Okay, we're going to have to go get that. Okay, that we have the truck for. So the only thing I need is I need to grab 1 more iridium rod. How do we do that? We put away a water. Now let's drink the water. And we grab an iridium rod. Okay. That's going to be the plan. We drink the water. Okay. We have everything we need for the extraction platform, for the interplanetary rocket. Okay. We have everything we need for the harvester. We have everything we need for a giant living compartment, a door. Should have everything we need for a locker or 2. At least 1, that's good. Yes, we have everything we need for that and that. Yep. Okay. I am pretty sure we are officially ready to go. Let's hit the button and hope I'm correct. Off we go! To the new planet. Let's see what we get on Aqualis. It's going to be so much fun. Alright. So, what do we get? Okay, I figured we'd have no power. That's fine. We were prepared for this. Okay, so we have same thing as before. Ooh, the rings are awesome. Okay, so let's start with number 1. We need a living compartment. Number 2, we need that. Number 3, let's get we want our interplanetary shuttle. I'm gonna put it right here for now. Okay. We're going to want our stuff from in here. Alright. Inventory's currently full. Here, put away some of the food and water for the moment. Thank you. Okay. Now, I want to put up an extraction platform. Can we put it further down? No. I'm trying to see it. I kind of wish you could see these things better, but they don't really let you see them. Like, it's too big, it doesn't really fit on my screen. There we go. Now we can kind of see it. Okay. So I want to put it this way. Kind of clear this area out a little bit. Fun. Hello. Alright. So let's say we start with the extraction platform. And let's put it right there. And then give me an interplanetary exchange. Thank you. Okay. Let's say, give me one of these guys. That'll work. And then give me this guy. Right there. That'll do. Perfect. And then I'll take the food out of here. Thank you for choosing the highly experimental Better Life program. So this is the same thing, right? Nothing special about Aqualis? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I discovered that I could do this. I don't think it gets me anything, but I could do it. Which is fun. Okay. So. Immediate things we need. Let's talk about a locker, please. Okay. We should be able to put down a harvester, right? Yeah. And this will pull up what? Absolutely nothing. Cool. All right. Phosphorus, that's a fun side note. Okay. Phosphorus is a fun side note. It's going purple. Does the sky just go purple at sunset here? That's kind of fun. I like that. All right. So what else were we thinking that would require energy multipliers and fusion cells? We've got the extraction platform. It's definitely not the portal generator. We've got everything we need for that guy, but that's not what we were thinking. Well, I mean, we were thinking that, but I don't know. Okay. I don't know what a megadome is, but let's see. I bet you we didn't even need the water, because I bet you I can come out here and do that. Cool. Alright. So we can just, like, strip this area completely down. Fun. Is there anything in the water? Not really, just water for miles. Cool. Alright. Okay, so before I go hog wild and start doing that and start like clearing this island and exploring and doing all the stuff that I want to do, let's get some stuff shipped in. We want Selena. We want Pulsar. Bring in, not alloy rods right now. Where's alloy? There we go. Bring in some alloy. And as much pulsar as we can fit. Right? That'll do for starts, because then we can get some generators going. Right? So that's a good place to start. That'll allow me to get some generators going. We're also going to need some iron, cobalt, all that jazz. It's going to have to be set up there. Hello? Deconstruct clamp. And you get super alloy and phosphorus out of destroying clamps. Yeah. Okay. Sure. That makes sense. I completely get that. I don't get it. Okay, do I have any more? I have a circuit board, okay. Let's build a second locker. For good measure. I can get more circuit boards shipped in a minute. Alright. Let's build a second locker for good measure so I can start, like, harvesting stuff. I should probably be more careful about the stuff that I'm harvesting, because we don't really have a whole lot of circuit boards and whatever, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Although I really should do that. Especially since this should... I gotta reroll when I started the game, I did exchange all the minerals out. So all the obsidian, super alloy, iridium, uranium, all of that stuff should be things like titanium, iron, and I don't have any of that. That's not prime, is it? Rocks over there, I think. So it's like I was assuming since this was a moon that we'd have a view of prime and maybe even Selena. But that doesn't look like prime. To be fair, what I think was prime on Selena also did not look like prime. I'm just saying. Okay. And right now I am absolutely just killing time until my rocket gets back. So we can start sending it back out. This is a weird stretch of sand. It's white, when the rest of it is not white. Why is that a thing? Okay. Still won't be back for a little while. That's fine. What does this locker thing do? I never quite figured it out. Right? So, like, can I demand, say, iron? Cobalt? Titanium? Can I demand, like, some of that? And then it'll just fill? It doesn't look like it because nothing's happening. I wonder if we have other lockers supply it. If it will then... So I'm guessing like... If I have another locker supply it like on Celine. But then I would have to have my drone... See, this is where it would be nice to put in like a demand and a supply, right? I can do that on this one? Huh. Okay. Interesting. So then, like... I mean, if they didn't require quartz, right, we could build a fleet of them on the planets and have them both supply and demand. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So, like... Here's the plan. That being the case, I like the relaxing music for this planet. This is a nice one. Here's the plan. Let's go back to Selene. Because Selene has all the stuff we need to build a couple of new rockets, right? So let's go back to Selene. Okay. From Selene, we are going to need to do a couple of things. Number one, I need to prep for another 2 of these guys, right? So that means I want, we go over here, alloy, 2 alloy rods, 2 rockets. Ooh, okay. Osmium, I need 2 of them. It's not a problem, we can do this. Cool. Osmium rods, we have 2. 2 quasar. 2 solar. 2 blazar. Over here, 2 multipliers. We need 2 energy multipliers. And make me 4 of these guys. Well, 3, but yeah. Okay. Alright, sorry. There we go. Got that. Now, I would love to build whatever this megadome thing is. So for that, we would like 3 alloy rods, 2 alloy rods, 2 alloy rods, 4 blazar, and some selenium. Whatever that is, we'll get that together. Okay. And now, other things we are going to want. Would include, the whole reason we are back is to set up a demand everything here. Demand for all the basic minerals. Really. Do I have cobalt on the list? Okay, yeah. Iridium, iron, we're just gonna go down the list. Just gonna have you demand all the basics. Right? Well, maybe not the quartz, but okay, well. We'll just have you demand all the basics. And then we'll have my other lockers supply them all? I think is how it works. I don't know. I have no clue. Alright, well, since I'm here, we might as well grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2. 3. So that's enough for 3. Alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. That'll get us some starter stuff happening. Get me some more circuit boards. We're going to need it. And then we're also gonna want to talk basic screens, right? So like terraformation, blueprint, progress, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna want to talk about that. So like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. Let's also say power. Not really worried about mapping. Transition might be nice, but we can do that later. Solar system is nice, but we'll do it later. Okay. And then another silicone, another iron, and a magnesium. Okay. What else are we going to need immediately over there? I don't know. I didn't check out the map before we left. Was that a problem? Yeah, probably. Let's get a lake water collector. Oh, drone station would be helpful. I'm not going to worry about lake water collector first. Let's worry about drone station. Teleporter would be nice, but I don't have anywhere to teleport to yet. So I'm not going to fuss too much over that. We'll start with just a couple of drones. Alright. Circuit boards. Give me another fusion core, please. Thank you. We need another alloy rod. I need an osmium rod. And another T2 drone. Okay, cool. And I think that should get us started. Alright, give me 2 more T2 drones. Is it smarter to bring over food? It's probably smart. No, let's do drones. Is that a good thing? No, it's probably smarter to bring over food. But here we go. Okay. Give me 2 more T2 drones. Alright. And now, back to Aqualis. We have everything we need to rebuild another return rocket. Should we need it, which we probably will. Right? So we have everything we need to build a return rocket, should we need it. We have everything we need for a drone station and a couple of drones. And we have everything we need for some fun stuff here. Okay. Let's start with hold on to that for me. Let's start with a drone station. That'll work. Put the drones in. not what I wanted to deconstruct. Okay. We'll deal with you in a minute. Start with 1, 2, 3 of those. Cool. Now, if I grab that, thank you, I should be able to deconstruct that. If I grab these, we should be able to deconstruct that. Thank you. Now, in theory, I should be able to put my extraction platform back. There we go. I kind of wish it would let me see what I'm actually doing. Kay has spotted the mailman, so y'all are in for a bit of a bargaining. Sorry to say. It's not where I wanted it, is it? No, that's not at all where it was supposed to. Ugh, it was supposed to go up here. Why? Why do you do this? Okay, yeah, that's the right way. Yes. So then we're supposed to have you connect to here. So one problem I have with this is just like the building is so fussy. Okay. Let me come over here. Drop those. So I can pick this up. Thank you. So that we can then try to rebuild the extraction station back where I wanted it. Because I know it'll build here. Alright. It has to go back like 2 more. This is so annoying. Okay. There we go. That's where I wanted it. Okay. I'm sorry. I know Kay is being a butt. She has spotted the mailman. Y'all are in for a bargaining. Alright. So then. This piece goes in here, just like that. Okay. Thank you. That's how you were supposed to look. And then we were supposed to come up here, build that. Thank you. Okay. That leaves me with whatever a megadome is. I don't know what a megadome is. Okay, so it does connect in here. Let's put it off there. Just like a giant domed living container with like glass floors. Cool. Cool. I like it. Not sure that's where we want it, but that's where we're gonna put it for now. Okay. Let's go get our drone station put back up. Drone station, please. Something to that effect. Get our drones put back in. Thank you. And then we want some screens up. Blueprint. Power. I think that's all we have for screens for now. Submerged and seismic activity. Fun. Wind turbine. Okay. T2 outdoor farm. Fun. T3 butterfly farm. Alright. T2 fish farm. Ooh. Animals multiplier fuse. I mean, we already kind of have. That's fine. Alright, ooh, quasar quartz! Do need quasar quartz. Akuzi frog eggs and Pamela tree seeds. Okay. Cool. So a lot of fun stuff. So if we say this needs to supply everything, does it start bringing stuff? I don't know how these work. I might have to look them up later. Because I'm not sure how those work. That's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Grab me anything we have in the way of, yeah, you. And then let's put out anything I can in the way of lockers. Because we're going to start the locker collection again. New planet, same locker collection. Alright, cool. The only other thing we need from there is... You get to supply everything, by the way. Bring me... You know what? Why don't you bring me some basics? Iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, aluminum. Come back with some basics, if you would, please. Thank you. Okay. And then we want to put up a few more of those for good measure. That just leaves us with 2 of those left. Okay. So, off we go to start destroying anything we can find in here. Right? Off we go to destroy everything that we can find. We've got more clams over here. Hello. Algae and bacteria and bioplastic and osmium. Okay. Fun. Don't mind me, I'm just going to explore whatever landmass we can explore and pick the place clean while we're at it. Alright. I mean, there's part of me that says I can see how this was supposed to work, but I don't know. Like, I can see how this would be like, oh, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to mine all the surface for this stuff, and then... I don't know. What we could use, though, is... we need... number 1, we need food. Number 2, I need a, I need a place to put the truck. Right? Like, I need a place for the truck. Let's take a look at what we need for a vehicle bay. Let's start with the vehicle bay. We need aluminum, iridium. We also need some crafters, right? Okay. So, here's what we need. Get me some auto crafters. So we need aluminum. Do I have iron and silicon? No, I think we used all of our iron and silicon and all that. Okay. Alright. Food. Iron. Tie. Let's just say base minerals for now. Base minerals. Zoolite. Zoolite. There we go. Iridium. Uranium. Okay. So, zoolite, iridium, uranium. Did I horribly misspell that? Yes. Obsidian. Okay. That's all zoolite. Okay. This is supposed to be base minerals, so this needs to demand all of the basics, right? Okay. So, uranium, iridium, obsidian, phosphorus is PHOSPHORUS. So, PHOSPHORUS. Something to that effect. Yes. Okay. I need something for specials. Okay. Here, let's put all this in here for now. We need... That can get sorted out. That can get sorted out. Alloy can come down here for now. Alloy. So you demand alloy and alloy. You demand zoolite. Thank you. You demand the rods and iridium. That's okay, we'll go get food in a minute. You demand uranium and uranium rods. Okay, cool. We're also going to need food. It's going to yell at me for that in a minute. Okay. And you can come down here. Iridium. Cool. Alright. You don't demand anything but supply everything for now. And that can be my sorting locker. That'll be back soon, which is fine. We're gonna need some stuff. Primarily, we're going to need aluminum. When it comes back, we're going to need aluminum. I could get some aluminum by recycling some of the rods, but we would need, like, to build a recycler, which we just don't have right now. Which is fine. Hello. Some aluminum. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. More clams. That's fun. So right now I am just like going to mine the island that we landed on. I think what I want to do is I want to mine all these islands first and see where we land. As far as stuff. And we'll work on at the same time getting the place set up for long-term sustainability. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't have a whole lot of long-term sustainability at the moment. Okay. We do have clams everywhere, though, which is interesting. Well, primarily by the rocks, right? Ooh. Eggplant, fun. We got some emergency food. Where are the clams getting things like eggplants? I'd like to know. Right? I get that, like, ooh, the clams have stuff in them. But, like, where are they getting said stuff? Like, where did they get an eggplant from on a waterlogged planet? I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, but at the same time, where did you get that? I suppose it kind of makes sense to be like, where did you get that? Because it's like, yo, if I know where you got it, I can get it from the same place. I'm just saying. Alloy. I did not get any obsidian that run. Phosphorus, we got a lot of that. Iridium, we got some of that. I guess one of them had a pulsar quartz? I don't know. Zobolite, we'll put this in base minerals. Oh, I guess my rocket came back. Okay. Also demands sulfur. Just in case. And these can go in here for now because I don't have anywhere else to put them. Yep, rocket's back. Okay, so we need aluminum. I need a fair amount of aluminum. What else do I need? That'll do, basically. Just bring me some aluminum. Actually. Also, on top of aluminum, bring me circuit boards. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bye. Alright. So now, where was I in destroying everything on this island? Thank you. Where was I in destroying and mining everything on the island that we landed on? I do like the look of this one though. The rings, it's so pretty. Right? This one has rings, that's so cool. I mean, I imagine if you lived on a planet with rings over it, it would get kind of annoying. To walk out and be like, oh, the rings are visible today. I imagine it would be kind of annoying, but like, eventually, but like, it's so cool though. Thank you. Ooh. Magnetar, cool. Where are you getting, like, super alloy rods? I just want to know. I'm not asking for a friend. I am legitimately asking for me. Where are you getting this stuff? I mean, I shouldn't really look a gift horse in the mouth, but at the same time, where are you getting this stuff? Like, where? Okay. I know we've got to go back. I am aware. Okay. But I can't do anything until the thing comes back anyway, so might as well. There's nothing under here, right? Yeah. I'm just checking. There doesn't seem to be anything in the water, at least not yet. Okay. There we go. Now. Phosphorus. I did get some obsidian in that run. We got more. That is not the alloy. This is the alloy. We did get more alloy. This is all going in here for now. I don't have anywhere else to put it. That can go in base minerals. We got zoolite. We got iridium. And we got uranium. There we go. See, so I haven't done anything right now except get the power on. Which is fine. Don't mind me, just looting the area. Alright. It doesn't get as dark on this planet at night, which I appreciate. I don't know what we're going to use phosphorus for, but we've got it. I imagine, well, okay, I know it's part of T3 fertilizer, which does make sense, because, like, fertilizer does require phosphorus. You know? Fertilizer does require phosphorus, so it's like, that actually makes more sense than... I guess algae and sulfur would also make sense. Although I'm not sure if sulfur actually makes sense. Well, I guess it does. Look, I do a lot of work with gardens. I also have like soil testing kits and all that I gotta do. See which crops need to be rotated where. Yeah, there's a gnat in here. Keeps landing on me in very inconvenient places, like right on nose. Anything else? No? Alright. More osmium and bioplastics. Where are you getting that? For reals, though. You have to answer me. I asked a question. You must answer. You are compelled. Or not. You know, whatever. But still. Should be compelled to answer. Alright. Alloy. We got some. Obsidian. We got some of that too. Phosphorus. We got plenty of that. Base minerals. None of that. Specials at the moment. Zoolite, we got some of that. Iridium, we got some of that. Uranium, we got some of that. How you doing? You'll be back. All right. He's not done yet. He'll be back. Until he's back, just mine this place. I kind of just want to like mine the land that's available. If that makes any sense. Ooh. That land goes really deep. Okay, cool. So I kind of just want to mine the land that's available to me right now. And then we'll talk about doing more later. You know? Like that area is all available. Seismic activity, though, that sounds interesting. We're going to get to seismic activity soon. Well, I say soon. I haven't even started terraforming this planet first. I kind of wanted to mine the area out first and see where we ended up. As far as like minerals and stuff go. I mean, since there's not much land, right? We might as well have some fun. Besides, these beach areas are just so pretty. And it's really easy to explore. Also, I have not looked at the map yet, and I should do that the next time we get home. Which we will be going home just as soon as I refill my backpack with stuff. Which I will do in a second. So once the shuttle gets back with aluminum, what we'll do is I'll start using the truck to mine, which means I'll be able to stay out longer for mining. I'll be able to stay out longer to mine because we'll have the truck as portable oxygen, but we'll also have the truck as portable, storage. Storage is the words I was looking for. Zoolite, iridium, uranium. Now, how are we doing on basic minerals? Okay, good, we're back. Okay. We need that and that. Alright, now we also want uranium and 2 alloy, please. Okay, great, thank you. Alright. Let's start with everybody's favorite crafting stations. And then let's come out here and we can put down that the right way? Yeah, that's good enough. The car. Perfect. So then what that means is that I can now start carrying the car around. Yeah, we really coming up around this way. Let's go! We're gonna be overfilled on phosphorus in a little bit. That's fine though. Okay. I actually, since the rocket came back, we should actually figure out what else we need to build. And we should send the rocket back home. Right? Oh, it's doing something. We got a meteor storm. Cool. Yipes! We need food. Okay. What all are we raining down upon? I'll back up. So far it's all hitting the same spot, which is great. Basic minerals? Okay, we'll take some basic minerals. Yeah, so far it's all hitting the exact same spot, which is fine. We do need the basic minerals. I appreciate that you're not going too far into the ocean. Okay, thank you. I do need the basic minerals, which is fine. I'm not trying to drink, I'm trying to collect the minerals. There it goes. Yay! Aluminum. We do need aluminum. There we go. I do need the basic minerals. Quite a lot of them, actually. Okay. Cool. Oh, inventory full. That's why it won't let me pick it up. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh. Alright, cool. So, here, put that back in there. Thank you. You should be back, right? You are. You've got circuit boards. Perfect! I need circuit boards. Alloy, please. Okay, here, put some of that back. If for no other reason, so that I can pick this stuff up. We can put this stuff, let's put it on the back wall for now. Thank you. There we go. Alright. And then, let me pick up my alloy. And we are going to go hog wild. Actually. And start putting down lockers. All right, cool. So then we want iron, titanium, silicon. Let's go back out to where the meteors were hitting, which is over here, right? Yeah. Just to make sure we got everything before it disappears. See? Like this. We missed that. Thank you. First time I've really been like, ooh, I needed that storm. Silicon. Cobalt. Magnesium. 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 Something to that effect. Okay. You will demand magnesium. You will demand cobalt. You will demand silicon. You will demand titanium. And you will demand iron. Cool. Now, let's go over to base minerals. Not exactly the plan. Okay. This was the plan. Destroy that. Let's have you demand aluminum. Okay. Alloy will stay over here for now. Okay. Titanium, iron, silicon, cobalt, magnesium. Okay. Let's keep these in here for now. Food is currently going to be special for the moment, but there's that. Okay, now bring me that. Okay. So, the next things we need to worry about. I would love to say we need to start worrying about, like, food. I don't know why I grabbed food. We don't really need to. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Bring me... Let's change it to Prime, please. Prime should have more than enough food to sustain me for now. Prime doesn't have any, huh? Up, nope, there it is. Found it. Bring me food. Appreciate you. Alright. Back to what I'm not doing. Thank you. Ooh, silkworm. Fun. Mushroom. Cool. Could use that. More. Where are you getting the food, though? Like, I appreciate that you have it. That's really cool. Where are you getting it, though? Okay. So we are going to need more chips. You know, I should plan for an auto crafter, actually. Or two. Where are they? Here we go. Auto crafter. Yeah, we should be able to make one or two of those from here. You know? There we are. Alright, yeah, that clears this island over here. Let's start. We're gonna come around here. There we go. We're almost out of oxygen. I think I'm carrying the car on me. I am. So that is not a problem. I do have to go around the right side, though. Boom! Not a problem. You know what else is not a problem? Space! Space is no longer a problem. So I can stay out mining for much longer. I don't have to go running inside anymore. I don't have to be like, uh-oh, we're running out of oxygen. Criminy, I gotta go. Just kind of looking for more clams, because they hang out by the rocks, apparently. Don't mind me. I wonder if we could get like sharks on this planet or something like that. I mean, probably not, because the devs did say they didn't want anything like violent. So like you're not going to get any animals that will like kill you. But it would be fun. I might also be playing a little too much Raft with my husband on the weekends. I'm just saying. Let's go back here. Drop off my inventory. There we go. We might even clear this island now that we've got the truck going. Am I avoiding setting up food and water and production and terraforming until we finish doing these planets? Maybe. Is that the smart way to go? Absolutely not. No. Why do you ask? It's so dumb. Oh, it's such a dumb way to play. Am I doing it? Uh-huh. Why? Because I can. Alright. We're running out of air again. I know that. We're going to have to go back soon. Either to the truck to get more air or to the base. Which, sadly, I am actually closer to the base. I say that and then immediately spot a couple of things that I missed. So let's go to the truck. Let's get some air. Drop off whatever I can in my inventory and see where we land. I didn't think I was going to empty the inventory from there, but, you know. It is very bright at the moment. It's so bright I cannot even see my interface. Do I need to turn the brightness down for this planet? Probably should. Brightness. Okay. There we go. All right. Anything under here? No, doesn't look like it. I mean, we've very well established that there is nothing under there. I just keep looking. Why? I don't know. Why do you keep looking? I keep also forgetting to check the map and see what we've currently got available. So if I were to put stuff in here, my drones come and sort it. Perfect. That can currently be our sorting locker. For now. And then we say, come here. And the truck warps in. Do I not have a demand set up for obsidian? We might not. Obsidian might not have a demand set up. Let's go check. It does not. There we go. Now it does. Take all that, please. And that. See, this just makes my life easier. Okay. And then I will take this stuff. Thank you. And then you will be back soon with extra food, so I don't have to fuss over food for a bit. Okay, cool. Let's talk. Getting at least one auto crafter up and running. Let's put it here. So like right here would work. More or less. Yeah, more or less. Alright. So we have an auto crafter running, which is helpful. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, yes, how's it going? Has been a while since I've seen you around. You are correct about that. We might just be overfilled on phosphorus, actually. Not quite, but very close. We don't have anything set up going on back here. What do we need back here? Quartz and special would be helpful for back here. You can hold on to that. Yeah. Okay. We definitely want special to be one of them. We're surviving. It's about all I can really hope for. Overflow should probably be the other one since we're overfilled on phosphorus at the moment. Overflow should probably be the other one. Now, before I forget, map. Okay. So there's a harvester spot for phosphorus. A couple of harvester spots for phosphorus. I'm assuming these perfect circles expand as we start like unlocking because they're too perfect. They have to expand as we start unlocking seismic activity, right? These probably also expand as we unlock seismic activity. I'm assuming like some land pops up over there. Got a little island over there. We've got a magnesium spot for a harvester. So I see 2 spots for phosphorus and 1 for magnesium at the moment. That's it? Okay. That's all we got for now. And the rest of it is all just water. What is this? Planet rings, maybe? Although I thought those were over there. Fun. Okay. But yeah, there's not much on here right now. Oh, okay. I mean, I get it looking a lot like Sea of Thieves, I guess, because it's mostly water. But as we start terraforming, which I have not done yet, we're supposed to get a lot of earthquakes and more land is supposed to appear. Oof. Cleaning out your chicken coop, though. Yeesh. That's one of the reasons why I don't have chickens. I would love chickens purely for the eggs. But what I would not love is the fact that they are basically a pet. Like, you have to clean up after them. You have to take them to the vet. Got to make sure they're fed, watered, all that kind of stuff. Our neighbors across the street, though, they have chickens, and we get to hear them all the time. I've had birds in the past. Birds are a mess. Okay. You're back, and you should be back with a load of food, so I don't have to worry about food right now. Thank you. But yeah, whew, good luck with the chicken coop. Yeah. But anyway, um, no, this is nothing like Sea of Thieves though, because we're supposed to be terraforming this planet. I'm supposed to be terraforming. So those are probably the perfect circle islands. Yeah, those are the perfect circle islands. So there's only like 3 island chains around me right now. Fun. Alright, since I got the big one around me, let's take a look at where we landed on stuff. Like, I know we're overfilled on phosphorus. We've got plenty of, yeah, we've got more obsidian than we'll ever actually use. We've got a lot of alloy, but not, like, more than we'll use. We'll use all of that alloy. Oh yeah, oh that's fine. Oh, I didn't know if you'd seen this one before or not. I've had a lot of people pop in who are like, what on earth is Planet Crafter? You create your own planet. It's a lot of fun though. I like it. But yeah, if you've seen this before, then yeah, I get you. This is the Aqualis map. I literally just started it this morning. We finished Selene yesterday, which was so much fun. And I finished Prime. I don't have Humble though. I may or may not be getting that for Birthiversary in like 2 weeks. Yeah. I think Birthiversary is it's like 2 or 3 weeks. My husband and I are celebrating my birthday, his birthday, and our anniversary all at the same time. Because I don't like celebrating my birthday in the winter. There's nothing to do. And since his birthday was so close to our anniversary and we'd moved my birthday anyway, he was just like, might as well. So he decided his birthday was going to coincide with our anniversary too. So we have our birthiversary coming up in about 2 or 3 weeks. And he might get me Humble since I've been playing this one. I know he's kind of like, oh, did you know this game has DLC? And I went, yes, I know. And he was like, you really like that game, huh? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty fun. So he might get it for me, he might not, I don't know. I know he definitely has plans on something that he really wants to get me. So I don't know what his plans are, but he might get me Humble, he might not. I don't know. We'll see. If he does, and if I haven't finished Aqualis by then we might just do Humble. If not, no. We'll see. We'll see. I know he's waiting on summer sale for a lot of stuff, though. The Steam summer sale. I already got him stuff, though. They, like, probably about 3 months ago, they ran a huge sale. It was like 95% off on a game by the same guy who did BioShock. The new one. Tim loves BioShock. I told him that I couldn't get it for him at the time because I hadn't done the math and I didn't know what we would both have for in the budget for the Birthiversary, so I told him I didn't get it. but it was 95% off. You bet your buttons I got it for him. He loves, but I think it's Ken Levine's new studio. Ken Levine, yeah. Ken Levine's new studio has a game out. Something Heart. I forget what it is. It's something Heart. But the thing was 95% off 3 months ago. And I was like, oh, you bet your buttons I'm grabbing that for him. So I told him I didn't get it. I told him not to expect it, that it's not going to happen. But yeah, I got it for him. He is going to be so absolutely shocked when he finds out I got it for him on that sale. I know he's been looking forward to it, so... Anybody who comes out with content for it, he's been consuming, being like, oh, hey, we just got the T3 blueprint from Prime. Oh, now that we've done with Aqualis and all that, it's just like, oh, hey, by the way, T3 blueprint available on Prime. I didn't need it. I had all the T3 ore extractors unlocked at the start. So, in fact, I don't even need to be doing this right now. But here we are, investigating the planet before I... Ooh, did I bring the car? I'm pretty sure I brought the car. I did bring the car. Portable oxygen, go! I also just grabbed a bunch of phosphorus. Didn't mean to, just did. But yeah, I got him that, and for our anniversary, he's getting into the Spider-Verse. The animated one. Ooh. We expecting a meteor shower? Because on this planet, base meteor showers go green. Is this just a green storm, or are we getting a meteor shower? It's starting to sound like it's just a green storm. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. We've seen the other... we actually have the other one on DVD. So, for our anniversary, he's getting the animated Into the Spider-Verse. We haven't seen it yet, but... he's getting that for our anniversary, and he's getting the new game for his birthday. I told him he could have it a couple months early. I know, right? I think this is Aqualis's version of the Purple Storm. Either that or it's a solar storm. I don't know. Because on Aqualis, when we get the general meteor shower, it turned green. As opposed to usually when you get the general meteor shower, it turns kind of orangey. So, I don't know. Okay, so we've done that one. We've done this one. We're going to move on to this one next. I really shouldn't drive the car. I mean, I could, but I'm not very good at it, and I tend to get it stuck in random places. Ooh! Cosmic quartz. Yes, please. I tend to get it stuck in random places, so... I don't know why destroying the shells gets you super alloy. That I don't understand. But to be fair, I've also found... eggplants and mushrooms inside the clams. And I don't know where they're getting it. Like, it makes sense if it's like, oh, it's just stuff that drifted into their mouth, because, like, the way clams feed, they, like, filter ocean water, and that, like, makes sense. But where are they getting mushrooms and eggplants? And why are their shells made of super alloy? Shouldn't that be keratin? Am I overthinking this? I'm probably overthinking this. We're gonna go with I'm overthinking this. Alright. I probably have way too much, right? Like, I am probably more than safe to go home at this point. I probably have way too much stuff. Yeah, I know, right? I do that sometimes with these things. I'm like, how? You know what? Don't question the funny space game. Just don't. Just don't. But like, the laws of the world and the universe and the, yeah, just the theorist in me, what can I say? I saw it. There we go, drive. Get me air. We're going back this way for home, I think. Yeah, let's go. It's an alien clam, right? I suppose that's usually going to be the standard answer for all of those questions. Or it's like, wait, how do that work? It's an alien world. That's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Does now. Okay, fine. You know what? Good enough, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Just don't think about it too hard. Oh, I did that with one of my nephews once. This was a couple of years ago. He was probably about 10 or 15 or so, like 10 or so. And he was playing an old school Ninja Turtles game with my husband in the basement. And it was like one of those time travel things. And he made some comment about time travel, and I was like, don't think about it, it'll hurt your head. And he was like, I don't understand. Time travel never hurts my head. So I explained time travel to him. I sat there and I'm like, okay, so let's say you go back in time and make a change. But that change wouldn't have happened if you hadn't gone back in time. But then when you get back to the present, then you don't need to go back and make that change. So then, if you didn't go back and make that change, right? And he sat there and he looked at me right after telling me time travel never makes my head hurt. I don't know what you're talking about. I explained that to him. He looked at me and went, my head hurts. And I went, uh-huh. That's why you don't think about it, kiddo. He looked at me and he was like, my head hurts. And I went, yep, that's why we don't think about it. So much for time travel never makes my head hurt. I don't know what you're talking about, Aunt Orchid. Cracked me up, though. Okay, so that's filled. So here's the thing. With uranium and iridium, it's real easy to keep a ton of extra in stock, right? Alloy is very similar, but we get a little problem with alloy. Because alloy requires alloy and aluminum. Here, you can sort all that away for me. I will keep the bean. I will keep that. I will keep that. Okay, basically you did sort everything away for me. Cool, thanks. Appreciate you. Come on, work with me. There we go. All right. Oh, I don't have you set up to supply everything, do I? Yeah. Now I do. Cool. The rest of this can go into special and overflow temporarily. Oh, yeah. Oh, have you seen coconut crabs? Those things are terrifying. Yeah. It was hilarious, the comedic timing on it. I know, he was just like, it never makes my head hurt. And I explain it to him, and he looks at me and goes, my head hurts. And I go, I know. Don't think about it, kiddo. Okay, I should really actually lock in now. Okay, so now that I have done some explanations, now that I have done some explorations, brain working backwards again, next thing we should start working on is we should start working on terraformation, right? Which we probably need to start with heat and pressure. I kind of want to make sure we've got like a cool place for the base, right? Before we go hog wild. Like, I like this setup for the base. I like the base here, right? Like, I'm not debating that. But, like, I kind of don't like looking out on the terraformation stuff when we do the base. Like, I don't like having all these here. We need them. Don't get me wrong. But, like, if we're going to start terraforming... Also, I love this mega dome, but I'm not sure this is where we want it. Okay. Hear me out, I'm gonna be weird. What if we were to say, stick the megadome in the middle in here, not submerged, goofball. Just like in the middle. If I do this, how far down do we sink? Pretty far. Okay. So let's like put you... I want to say like here. Right? Yeah. 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 And then... Alright. Well, have fun. Ooh, D&D. Awesome. Hope you enjoy that. I have never gotten into D&D myself, but my husband assures me with the fact that I am so into storylines, I would probably love it. So there's that. Alright, next thing we're gonna do, right? Next thing we're going to do is I am going to grab yes. Yes. And yes. Okay. Here's going to be the plan. And then from here we go connect that, and then we say not a small one, I want a big boy living center. There we go. That's what we want. Maybe one more little guy out. Right? Something like this. Okay. And then we say, big guy. Yeah! And then, like, we can branch out into, like, so this can be, like, our central hub. This can be, like, our, living quarters. We can have office. We can have storage. We can have, lab area and, like, biodomes and all that. Well, hydration level low is not even close to a problem on this planet. I won't even need water on this planet, right? So that would be kind of awesome. So, that being the case, not you. I want to talk to you. Do we have any cards on this planet? We have 24 on Prime. Bring me all 24. Also, bring me... I mean, I kind of want to say bring me a super alloy rod. Or a super alloy. Let's go with the rod. It's more compact. So bring me a super alloy rod. Bring all that back to me if you would, please. Thank you. And then plants. I have them. Okay. So, same thing. Where we are going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Is this a smart way to do things? No. Is this what I'm gonna do? Absolutely. Am I dumb as a bag of rocks? Maybe. But here we are. Alright, cool. And then... Well, actually, here's what we'll do. Just to make things easier for now. Take that. So that we can then add some silicon. Silicon is back here. Okay. And then okay. Perfect. So this will be like the private areas with like, we'll put a kitchen on the side, we'll put like bedroom, couch, all that kind of stuff can go right in here. And this will be like the private rooms. And this will be storage. And then we'll have like offices, labs, and biodomes. We'll just all branch off of here. That'll be fun. Is this what I was planning to do? No! Is this what I have done? Uh-huh. Is that kind of dumb? Probably. But here we are. Now, I sent you off to get more stuff. Yeah. Which means it'll be a while before that comes back. Do I want to go back to Prime? Well, back to Celine and grab some stuff. Probably not. Did I press the wrong button? Absolutely. Okay. So the next thing we should really do is we should really choose where we're going to, like, terraform. Right? Let's talk views. Views, views. Who will have an impressive view? Like, this is probably a pretty big island to terraform on, so that's probably where we should start. Ooh, what if we move it to back here? Right? Where most of the stuff will kind of, like, behind this rock? Where most of this stuff will kind of be out of my original viewpoint. Yeah, I know, I know. But, like, there's a decently sized spot of land back here, right? We'll start. No, I can't put you on the hill. Alright. There we go. We'll start with putting you 5 right there. Yeah? Perfect. We're gonna want to keep, like, the car and all that, we're gonna want to keep pretty close to the house. So, like, we'd probably want to put down some the car, like, right here, and some platforms beside it. But, like, the rest of this could move. Because, like, we don't need the return rocket next to the house. That can go elsewhere. We don't need... This would be nice to keep next to the house. Right, like, this would be nice to keep it next to the house. Like, the car and that would be nice to keep a little bit closer to the house. Right? So let's start over here with the car. There we go. And let's see if we can't. I mean, fine. It's just like having a garage attached, right? It's not attached, though. Okay. I have a question mostly for the base. Thank you. Okay, give me... There we go. Just like that. And then we take the car. And we connect it right there. Yeah. And then we take this and we connect it over here, and we hope that this doesn't screw everything up. You. There we go. I mean, that could go one back, but that's fine. Screwed everything up, huh? Oh well, that's fine. Let's say... Let's go Prime. We don't have to go Celine, we can go Prime. Prime's got most of the good stuff anyway. So we get 5 of each. Yeah. Bring back 5 of each for me. And that'll do good. Okay. Right. Forgot. You have stuff in your inventory. That's fine. We can fix that. There we go. And then give me the drones. I don't want to put it in there. Okay. Still a little too tight to put the drones down in there. We can put them in here for now. We'll keep them there for now. I'll keep the car though. Okay. So then, all of that thank you. All of that to say, let's start grabbing stuff from here. So we can start moving stuff over. Right? That's gonna be the plan. Let's start moving stuff over. There we go. That'll work. Okay, those are empty. That's fine. Thank you. Okay. That's fine. We'll fix that in a minute. Thank Thank you. There we go. Okay. So then we want to say iron, titanium, silicon, cobalt, magnesium. All right. And then we demand each. Okay. Silicon demand. Titanium demand iron. Okay. Next up. Let's take aluminum. All right. So next up, we're going to take aluminum. We're going to take alloy. Let's put this stuff in overflow. Okay. Take aluminum. We'll take alloy. Let's take the auto crafter. Okay. So it'd be a lot easier if I could just put down new instead of having to transfer. Right? Would be a lot easier. Okay, so we want sulfur and alloy. Oh, right, no, we need that. We'd want to put it right about here, actually. Auto crafter, please. Thank you. I feel like it would go right about here. Is what we're aiming for. Maybe a little further forward? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we'd have the auto crafter here. We're probably going to put another one over here just for good measure. Has my friend come back yet? No, it's on the other side over here. Nope. Has not come back. We'll be back in a little bit longer time. I have a question mostly for the auto crafter. What does it take to make that? Nitrogen. Nitrogen's gonna be hard. I was like, we have bioplastic, right? We have silicone, iron, aluminum, zoolite. We have some bioplastic, but like nitrogen is gonna kill me. Alright, we're gonna call this aluminum for now. And we're gonna say demand aluminum. Do you have a demand set up for alloy? I don't think you do. Now, you do. Okay. Here's what we do. Let's take as much of this over as I can, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay. There. Cool. Done. Now, let's take special and overflow. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually stick it in the truck. Because the truck has a lot of space, right? Yeah. Truck has a lot of space. So let's take as much stuff as we can. Stick it in the truck. There we go. Alright. Oh, good, you're back. Fabulous, I can send you out again. Okay. I need... Lockers done there. There we go. Thank you. By the way, you're going to supply everything. But right now, I'm just going to clean you out and tell you to go get me circuit boards. Everything you can manage. And alloy rods, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. Now. Iron. Titanium. But we still need to get more base minerals here. Magnesium. Alright. We still need to get more of the base minerals here. Let's say this as obsidian. Right? Let's grab uranium. Alright, look. There we go. Obsidian. Do we have any more? We've got to have more obsidian elsewhere, right? It's definitely not in phosphorus, because phosphorus is overfull. Found it! Alright. Yeah, I know. Everything's low. Thank you. Okay. Let's take uranium with me. Okay. And then we're going to put it back here. Yes. Uranium. Alright, we'll also put iridium back in there. There we go. There we go. Uranium. Alright. Iridium. Actually, what if we take food next? Right? Start working on taking food next. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's not a problem. Okay. Uranium. Iridium. Alright, by the way, demand iridium. By the way, demand uranium. By the way, reconstitute fuel. Where'd you go? Here we go. Yeah, right there. And you supply everything, by the way. Thank you. We don't have anything for you right now, which is fine. Okay. Grab me this. Take that. Alright. We want food right here, actually. Okay. Food. You can take all of that. There. You can take all of that. We're just gonna put zoolite over in... It's not where I want it. I want this to be special, but for the moment we're just gonna have to stick zoolite over there. Because I only have so much space. It's like what we want is we want... zoolite over here with the rest of the minerals. Do we move it over one? Nah, it's good. Zoolite. You will demand zoolite from now on. And we will take all of this and put it in there. And we will take all of this And I will put it in here. Thank you. And we will put some of that in there just for reasons. Alright, cool. And then we will take as much of that as I can and stick it in there. And I will take the rest of this. And then I will take this. Okay. And we will stick it in here. And we will say, locker, please. And we will say, phosphorus. Something to that effect. Can I spell it? No! I've never been able to. I've never been able to spell it, but we put it in there. Okay. And then we take everything from here that we can. After I scratch my nose, because it'd be itchy. And then we put it in here. And then that goes in there. Okie doke. I hear stuff falling. Can we be over on this base and get it to fall like right in that same spot again? You're not going to do that, are you? Okay. You're falling more everywhere, which very much annoys me. But so far it's mostly over here. Right? Some of it is out here in the water, but most of it is over here, which I appreciate. If you could stay over here, that would make my life a lot easier. Ouch! I appreciate not getting hit in the head. Although, to be fair, I did tell you I'd appreciate it if you would, like, hang out over here. So, you know what? That's fair. You're allowed to hit me in the head as long as you stay in the same location. Alright. Okay. I don't think I can get anything that went into the deeper reaches. I mean, I could, but we'd have to swim a pretty far way down. Yeah, see, there's a couple of hits down here in the deep. We're gonna have to end cap to get these hits. Because these are really far down here. What is that? Oh, I guess it's the rings. Yeah, I know. Hydration and oxygen are going to be a problem soon. I'm aware. Thank you. I'm just trying to get stuff. Oxygen is also going to be a problem real fast. Okay. I don't see any more around here. But, like, I also don't think we get out of here before the oxygen runs out. Ooh, we might. Alright, let's get some air. Thank you. Okay. We re-upped on air. Alright. Let's go over the hill. Check down here for... Yep, for that. Okay. I'll check and see if we lost anything down here. Ooh! I see iron. Totally worth it. Okay. I see some iron. Completely worth it. I think I got the rest of it from there, so that's fine. I got the rest of the hits that fell into the deeper water. So that's fine. I want to check down here for this stuff. Yes. Pretty sure we got everything from here. Let's just check. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Alright, so from there we should be able to take a look at the land. Should be where most of it hit. There we go. Apparently I missed that. There we go. There we go. Ah, more stuff. Perfect. Lots more stuff. Yes. Any more? I think that's probably going to be about it. Okay, cool. We got more stuff, though. I did need more stuff. Okay. We got plenty of titanium. We got some iron. We got some silicone. We got more aluminum. We got more magnesium than we will ever need. Thank you. We have some cobalt. We're going to need a lot more of that, though. We got some uranium. Yep, I know. Oh, hang on. Hiccup in the gameplay. Hang on. Okay. Ooh. Yes. It's back. Okay. We wanted this one for sulfur, actually, is what I wanted that one for. Give me titanium, iron, silicone, cobalt, magnesium, aluminum. Alright. I'm not done yet. Where did we put alloy? Here we go. Okay. First off, we are nowhere near done yet. Right? Because I need more locker space down here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, that's exactly what I want to see. We want to see more locker space put down. Right? So that we can say this is the sorting locker. Doesn't need to be locker, just sorting. You will supply everything. Okay. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong arrow. That's why it's not coming over. Okay. And then we will have overflow and special. I also want honey, beans, eggplant, squash, which I forgot last time, mushrooms. I didn't bother with cocoa and wheat last time, but we'll set up for cocoa and wheat. Cocoa and wheat. There we go. Okay. All right, so this will demand the good stuff. Okay, cool. Let's grab, this is going to go into overflow. This is going to go into overflow. That's going to go into overflow. Okay. Overflow. Thank you. Sorting, let's go. Alright, you will demand. Eggplant, you will demand. Beans. You will demand. Honey. You will demand. Squash. You will demand mushroom. We don't have cocoa and wheat yet, but we will seriously consider getting some. Okay. So next up, We have a thing for sulfur, right? You should demand sulfur. Thank you. Okay, what else? We need the quartz set up. Pulsar. Blazar. It's Blazer. We want Blazar. Solar. Magnetar. And then we need one more here for Quasar. So, demand Pulsar. Demand Blazar. Demand Solar. Demand Magnetar. This will be Cosmic. And you can demand Cosmic. Okay. We also need one for osmium. I might actually put, we might actually change this and go over one. What is happening and do I care? Yes, I care. Okay. Where exactly are you hitting? Over there. Mostly. Some of you are over there. But you're mostly on this little peninsula. Okay. Okay. So you're mostly hitting in this kind of a U shape. C shape, C shape. Where are you going? All the way out there, huh? Well, I mean, like, at least you're not going into the ocean at the moment. Right? At least they're mostly still on land. I will accept mostly still on land. Mostly still on land is helpful. You're gonna hit there. You hit up there. Okay, cool. Alright, great. Let's start gathering. Okay. We need more. We need loads of stuff. So let's start gathering. Nothing hit on this side, did it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Need that. We have a lot of hits over here. I don't think anything went in the ground. No. But we do have a lot of hits over here. So let's grab as much of this stuff as we can. Thank you. We're going to have to come back out here in a little bit. Okay. We're going to have to come out here in a little bit again. Once the meteors despawn, just to make sure we got everything. Because, yeah, see, like that despawned, and I'd missed that iron. Oh, inventory full. That's okay. We're also almost out of air. Let's go home. Here, do me a solid. Sort all that. Get me air. Okay. Breathe in. Sort the rest of that for me, please. Thank you. And tell me, did you get any hits over here? Doesn't look like it. Here we go. This area got a lot, though. Just checking the water over here. Anything down below? I don't think so. Yeah, everything was pretty inland this time. Which is good. Everything hit pretty inland this time, which is helpful because that means I can see it easier and get a hold of it easier. Okay. Anything else? Anything else I'm missing? I will accept anything else. Doesn't look like it, no. Looks like we got everything. Well, either it despawned or we got it all. More than likely we got it all. It doesn't despawn that fast, so it's more than likely we got it all. We are not full on iron. There's no possible way. Y'all just haven't done the iron yet. Yeah, we are not full on iron. Y'all just haven't done the iron yet. Okay, cool. So, back to what I was doing. We need some stuff. We need some more stuff. Let's say we put one here, one here. Okay. More alloy, please. More cards, please. Thank you. We need more stuff there. We might actually just erase that one. That's fine. And then we can go here, here, and here. Right? And then over here we say 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably about all we can do for now. Well, I lied. We can hit a 5th one right there. There we go. Now, over in sorting, give me these. Give me an alloy rod. Here, let's put the alloy back up. Let's do 2. Right? So that we then do Where is the Here we go. Auto crafter. Here, and then one right here. There we go. Both of you will supply everything. Thank you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. And then, oof, you guys are kind of out of place, and I sort of hate it. Okay. All right. You two are kind of out of place, and I sort of hate all of that. There we go. All right, now we have us, for us, and cosmic. All right. You will demand cosmic quartz. You will demand phosphorus. Except you are also already full. You can go there. Thank you. Alright, done. There we go. That makes me feel better. This will be Quasar. You will demand Quasar. Okay. Done. So much better. Now, let's take a look at what else is in sorting. Multipliers, rockets, plants, and osmium. Let's start with osmium. Let's actually put cosmic over here. Let's put cosmic quartz over here. You will demand cosmic quartz. Why? So that we can change the demand here to be osmium. Okay. Cool. Cosmic quartz over this way. Osmium there. We are also going to need bioplastic, rockets, plants, frogs, fish. Okay. Let's say bioplastic. You will demand bioplastic. You will demand rockets. That is not a C, that is an X. Okay. You will demand circuit boards. Something to that effect. Okay. Circuit boards. We need algae, bacteria, mutagen. Algae. Bacteria. Mutagen. Okay. You will demand algae. You will demand... Where is it? It's not here with the mutagen. I remember that. Bacteria. You will demand mutagens. All right. And then for right now, we'll put the rest of this in special for now. Right? Because I don't really have the locker space for it all just yet. But that's not a whole lot in special. So we're doing good. We're doing much, much better. Okay. Now that we're doing so much better than we were, right? Now that we are actually doing fairly decent, I would say. Let's start by taking this over here. You know, do we want to put this over here? Or do we want to put it over there? All right. Grab me some iron and titanium. So that we can say, do that, and then do that. Okay. Perfect. And then we will come in here and we will start putting up. We can actually put up some fancy desks in here. We have super alloy. Let's go get some alloy. Okay. So that we can put up some fancy desks in here. See, I told you. Fancy desks. Here works. And then we're gonna go here and here. Fancy desks. Now that we've got the fancy desks up, let's talk fancy monitors on the fancy desks. There we go. And then let's put not fancy monitors up here. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. So we have our office started. This is going to be the like private sector. Oh, very nice. Okay. I still have more stuff. Oh, right. We destroyed some crafters. Let's put the crafters back up. Crafting station T2. T1. What else did we destroy? Was it another monitor? It's gotta be, right? No, because it's... Oh! Probably the door. Right? Eh. Why not? Side door! And then we just have 2 spare... Okay, there we go. Put that away for me, thank you, gentlemen. Now, we've got that started. Next up, we need a biodome, a biolab, and... Okay. So, here's how we're gonna do this. Get me iron, 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 iron. 1, 2 titanium. We don't need silicon, we do need 2 cobalt and aluminum, 3 alloy. Okay. Give me another 1, 2, 3 alloy. Give me another aluminum. Osmium is a big question. Do we have any? Just enough. Barely just enough. Okay. So let's start with... Okay. And then we're going to move to... labs. You know, rather than putting the lab off here, what if we like branch it to the side? Right there. Yeah, branch that off to the side. And then all we need is the Larma seed. I am missing the Larma seed, but that's okay. We can do that. Should be currently under special. We have 1. Okay. And then we put that off there. Right? T2 plant rocket. How did we end up with a T2 plant rocket already? Huh. Well, that's not on the list. That's weird. But right, we've started getting terraformation moving. Take a look at that, huh? Okay. Then we want to connect in butterfly, T2 biodome, and aquarium. Right? I don't think we can do any of those off the top of my head right now. Yeah, we can't do any of those off the top of my head right now. Okay. But we will do them later. And they'll go, I like the idea of having them off this branch. And then maybe we'll make this area just like a sitting area or like an atrium kind of thing. And then we can have private rooms. Something to that effect. Anyway. Okay. So. We have got the beginnings of our base started. Now, here's the thing. Now that we have the beginnings of our base started, we're going to want to build. Like, here's the thing. Food should probably be our first and foremost, right? Alright, give me a second. I am going to give you guys the break video and I will be right back. You know I'm working on that. Are you trying to help?
Wow, yeah. Jump in that snow. Run in that snow, doggy. Yeah.
Poor thing, it's up to her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball, though.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it.
There she goes. Okay.
Did she come back?
No, she's going fine.
It'll probably make him more anxious. Whatever happens here, he's cold. You have no clue. You didn't see what we saw. I don't know. What exactly? Not sure. I'm not sure. At the time, it seemed so real, but now it's all gone. Maybe the fog.
sorry if I put too much video on your phone.
Don't worry about it. I have a thing to take care of that.
I kind of figure you did. Get it, Kay? Don't let that box get away with being unopened. You tell that box.
Pretty sure she already put the cookie in.
Doesn't seem like it.
She's just checking for more.
Oh, okay.
But now she kind of wants to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
You and I both know this is her specialty.
Yes.
Oh, nope, there's still some cookie rattling in there, huh?
It's okay, Kay. Open the box.
It's alright, she'll open it.
Yeah. Get it.
More cookies.
And she's basically got it. She's just gotta get it out.
Yeah,
Bas-
she's gotta get the cookie out. I mean,
Yeah, her little pig head from that came from the stocking. Just like, oh boy, here we go.
okay, sorry about that. Let me click back in. Grabbed a strawberry or two while I was out. Okay, so we need stuff. Water I can get pretty... Water is another one that we should really probably focus on getting. Right? Let's say we need... let's start with the one here. We need... a lake water collector. We could use some bioplastic for that. Everything else we have here. Okay. So. Bring me... It is T1 fertilizer for this, right? Yeah. Just get me fertilizer. Alright, so. Bring me... We have bioplastic. Bring me 3. We have 92 fertilizer. Bring it all. Bring all that back. I should also probably have told it to bring back some seeds, but we'll work on that after. Okay. That wasn't on the list of stuff to unlock either, was it? Oh, the other thing I wanted to look up while I was on break, and then I didn't, was how on earth does the planetary delivery depot work, and is it worth it? So, let's go to everybody's favorite place, Google. Planet Crafter Planetary Depot. Alright. Okay, so 2 things. Alright, so let's go to Reddit here. Reddit's got one. So I thought I'd share some of my understanding of how the planetary depot works, as I had a bit of trouble figuring out the purpose of it. Yeah, no kidding. So when you launch a shuttle, it won't be physically visible on the destination planet moon. Yeah, okay. This means you can't really set drones to demand items from it, as it won't exist. While the depot comes in, you can create a separate depot for each item on the destination planet and set drones to demand items from the depot. It's useful for farming singular items such as phosphorus and selenium. Example, if you have drills on Selena farming selenium, you can set a shuttle on Selena to demand selenium from the drills, which will automatically launch when it's full at 25 items. If auto launch is enabled, after 10 minutes or less, the trade rocket fuse, with the trade rocket fuse, whatever, will automatically deliver the selenium to the depot on Prime. So how do you, like, set a planet and instantly return to Selena where the shuttle will be visible again? That doesn't help. Yeah, none of that helps. Yeah, I don't understand how this works. For some reason, it didn't register that I was in an oxygen-rich base. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I understand how this works. So, let's say... Does it have to be like... Let's go over here. It won't let me do anything because it's got an order in progress. Okay. So, is it like you set it up next to... So you set it up next to this thing, right? And then is it like... this guy? What is this? So you set it up, you set the depot up next to the exchange shuttle. Then you set the exchange shuttle to demand from the depot, and then once the exchange shuttle's full, it just goes and comes back? Is that what we're looking at? So, like, I would go to Prime, I would tell it to demand, I would tell, like, the depot on Prime to, or, like, the shuttle on Prime, I guess, to, like, demand the stuff that we, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why I'm trying. I don't understand how this works. Sorry, I meant to warp this guy. Over here, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. There's nothing in him, is there? No. Ooh, we've got a meteor storm starting. Cool. Is it gonna land mostly over here? Hey, if I fly over this way, will you land mostly on the ground over here? You're gonna hit the ocean, aren't you? Yeah, at least those three hit the ocean. Oh. You are all hitting the ocean, aren't you? aren't you? I don't like that. I'd prefer if you hit the land, please. The land is easier for me to harvest. I'd prefer if you'd hit the land, please. Could you do that? Would that be cool if you could do that? I mean, at the very least, hit the shallow water in the middle. Okay. Cool. Alright. You're gonna go right into the ocean, aren't you? Yep, so are you. And you. Cool. Alright, we need food. Grab some water that way real fast. Probably shouldn't, but I did it anyway. Not only did it hit the water, it seems to have hit the deep water. A lot of them. Which is really kind of annoying. I don't know why I keep going up for air like that's gonna help. It's not. It's decidedly not. Alright. Down to the depths. Where'd y'all hit? Not really seeing anything down here thus far, which is annoying because I know they hit in the depths. Oh, this goes further down out here? Oh boy, how much further down are we talking? Oh, okay, not that much further down. I was gonna be like, bottomless! But no, okay. Doesn't look like they hit too much further out. So let's go back up to this depth. I'm not seeing any. Maybe they did all hit land. Maybe I'm crazy. No? I guess they did hit land. Huh. Well, alright then. I guess they did mostly, in fact, hit the land. Okay. Well, there's that. Okay. Because I'm not seeing any more down here. Guess they hit land. Alright, let's go up. I like surfacing is gonna help. It's not. Surfacing is not going to do a thing for me. Okay. We need air. Quickly, quickly, we need air. Alright, sorting locker, please. Thank you. So we watched most of it hit over here, right? Yep. Let's go. So we got really lucky with that first meteor strike, and they all hit basically in the same section. But like, now that they've fanned out a bit, this is really difficult and kind of annoying to get. Come on, there it goes. Thank you. Alright, so I guess we did get lucky. It did mostly just hit land. Okay. Like, there is a huge debris field here. So much so that we're gonna need to go home. And drop it all off. I mean, it's helpful, don't get me wrong, I need it. But... huh. It's just a massive debris field over here. There we go. Anything else? Yep. I don't see anything. Anything else down here? Nope, not really. Okay. Okay, there we go. Cleared. And then our guy should be back as well. And it is. Thank you. Okay. So, here we go. First thing we need. That's honey. We need to drop all this off in the sorting box. Okay. We need to start... Where's bioplastics? Over here, I think, right? Yeah. We need to start with the water collector, right? Because we're going to need more water than what I currently have. We need 1 alloy, 1 aluminum, and a magnesium. Right. Get a water collector. Supply water, please. Which is great, but we don't have a water cabinet yet. Thank you. There it goes. Now it's activating, right? Okay. We're going to put you into the sorting thing for now. We could turn the sorting cabinet into water. But I like having the sorting cabinet kind of by the door, right? Alright, let's put algae here. Have you demand algae. Let's have you demand water and turn this into water, because we won't super need water. There we go. Alright, cool. There we go. That's better, right? We're doing a little bit better with a lot of stuff. So, let's take a bit of a breather here. Ooh, a new T5 jetpack. What does it take? 2 T2 rocket engines, cosmic quartz, circuit engines, and explosive powders. We don't have any of that here. I'll tell you where we do have a lot of that stuff. If we go to Selena, we have me a cosmic quartz, 2 T2 rocket engines. I would like you to bring home whatever we have in Pulsar, because we're going to need more Pulsar. And what do we have in seeds here? Okay. And then anything we got in circuit boards. Bring me some stuff. I need more. Bring me stuff. Okay. So here's the thing. Well, that was a weird sound. Okay. I mean, I picked up the truck 1,000 times and it's never sounded like that. That's just weird. Alright, so we're going to go back over here. We're going to start working on... I want to say we should probably not worry about zoolite or phosphorus. But we should probably worry about getting as much... yeah, we're good. We should probably start worrying about getting as much super alloy, uranium, and iridium as we can get. Because we're going to need to put up heaters and all that. So... let's get to work, shall we? So, I don't need to worry about zoolite or phosphorus. Now, the other reason that I'm out here is to look for clams. Right? That's the other thing I should do out here. Is be like, hey, you got any clams? So we're just going to strip these islands. Ah, see? What did I say? We should be out here looking for clams. Primarily for that. Seeds. Seeds is what I was thinking of. Primarily for seeds. We need seeds, we need, yeah, really most anything that you can find in clams. We need. Okay. I am sensing we are very close to full inventory. And I might be sensing that because we are also very close to empty oxygen. But I'd also like to think it's because of how much stuff I've collected. See? There. Now, full oxygen, we go back to it. There we go. So the iridium and the uranium is really easy. We can keep a ton of that in stock. Real simply. I see some clams over here. Hello, clams. Ooh. I will be taking osmium. Thank you. Another silkworm. Cool. I can use that. Where are you getting silkworms from, though? I would kind of like to know. Like, where are you getting silkworms from? Thank you. There we go. Alright. On to the next island to strip. No clams. Since they're clams and not, crates, do you think the clams regenerate? I mean, I highly doubt it, right? But because they're clams and not crates, right? Clams are naturally reoccurring. Do you think clams would regenerate? I'm gonna say, no. Why would they regenerate, goof? But you gotta admit, it's an interesting thought. What if clams regenerate? If you leave them, because I've been destroying them, if you leave them, do they refill? Maybe I don't destroy the next couple that we find and see if they refill. Right? Yeah, I know. Oxygen level's low. Don't worry, I can fix that. See? Told you I could fix it. Purple storm? Or is it just getting dark? I think it's just getting dark. Okay. So we should be going over to this one next. No, I'm going the wrong way. Well, I did find a super alloy I missed, so, you know, there's that. Okay. I went the wrong way. We want to go this way. First question, do you have any clams? Answer, yes. Second question, if I leave said clams, will you refill? Alright. What about you? Do you have any clams? Highly doubtful. Because they usually hang out by the rocks. Let's check these rocky little shoals over here. Who all's got clams? Probably you. If I were to hazard a guess. No? Alright. Clams. No? Okay. You look like you... Satellite. Hello. Ooh. Some pretty good stuff in there. Ooh. Okay. Also, we have... You're a big boy, aren't you? Okay. So I'm pretty sure my base is back this way, so we'll just go back that way. Okay. That one's a big boy. It's got like 4 items instead of 2. He's a big boy. Alright. Oh, I should have re-upped the air with the truck first. So, we get to play. Do I pass out from oxygen deprivation first, or do we get home first? Who thinks we get home first? Anybody? I am not counting on it. I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Oh, gracious me. Yep. Ooh, we do have a door here. Everything's going dark. Can we get in? Oh, we can. Nice. Nice. We got in before I passed out. Cool. Sorting locker, please. Thank you. And my drones are like, oh my gosh, we've got work to do. Okay, good, good. We've got the seeds that I wanted to start. Okay. Oh, you guys aren't done yet. You guys aren't even close to done yet. Thank you. Okay. So, we've got what we need here. Let's start talking about water. And anything we have left in alloy. Do we want to put, like, the greenhouse area in here? And have this be the office? Labs and private room? Yeah. I mean, if I decide I want to move it later, I can always just move it later. Right? There we go. There we go. How are we doing on this? We need more water and more alloy. Do we have more water? 1. Okay. So, here's what we are going to do. Let's put that there. I actually kind of want to move these over. Okay. Now, I'm going to move these over here. Just like this. There we go. Just so that they're in the back. There we go. There we go. There we are. I have a question. Do you think we could put the outdoor farms in here? Do you think like this would count as outdoor and we can put like the outdoor farms in here? Because that would be awesome. If we could like put a bunch of outdoor farms in here. That would be so cool. Alright. So, then. Let's talk getting food up and running. Alright, perfect. how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 15. Okay. We'll plan for 4 each. And then we'll do those 2, and then we'll say these are next. Okay. And then you will, not everything, Goof. You will supply, however, the mushrooms. You will also supply mushrooms. You will also, not everything, supply mushrooms when we get that running. You will supply bean. You will also supply bean. You will also supply bean. All right. So there we go. Now that we have food and water going, right? Like, this is so much easier. You will supply squash. You will also supply squash. You can also supply squash. And you can also supply squash. Perfect! Alright, great. So that is the beginning of getting food and water running, which is dramatically helpful. We need food and water. Like, critically. So, we've got food, we've got water. We are going to need a T2 algae generator. We should have everything we need to at least start with 1 algae generator. We do. Can I... Perfect. Get me water. Yes. Get me magnesium. 2 alloy. Okay. So that's it. Let's actually... outside the ring, I think. Over here. This is going to be our first one. There we go. That will help out. Now we can start getting fertilizer, bacteria, all kinds of stuff going. So that will help dramatically. Okay. So that gets us algae running. What else do we need to get moving? I mean, I would love to see if we can build this. It said online that I couldn't, right? Like, when I looked it up online, they were like, oh yeah, ore extractors won't work. And I was like, oh man. Oh, butter biscuits. No ore extractor. Boo. But, you know. Just to make sure. The geological structure of the soil of this moon does not allow extraction of minerals. They were not wrong. Well, I'm glad I did not find that out the hard way. Where's overflow? Back here, I think? Yeah. Okay. That'll do for now. Yep, that'll do. Alright. Multipliers. All of this is going to go under special for now. Not forever. Just for now. Although, we are getting energy multipliers again, which is great because that means we can get a tier 2 shuttle back set up. We can get a shuttle back whenever we're ready. Okay. So that gets us food, that gets us water, that gets us algae. I feel like that's probably a good stopping point for today. Let's go over here. We've got 5,000 energy, that's good. We've got to get heat and pressure rolling is going to be our next one. We got to get oxygen, heat, and pressure rolling is going to be our next issue that we've got to do. But I think I kind of want to do the, so we know that does not work. I think I kind of want to see if we can get some, we want to get honey, actually, up and rolling next. I'm going to pin it like that's going to help. Right? We need honey going. And we need farms. Okay. That's probably where we're going to end for today. Just because I am so hungry, I'm actually kind of starting to get a headache. So I'm going to call it here for today. We will be back tomorrow, I think. Today's Saturday, right? Yes, today's Saturday. Okay, yes, we will be back tomorrow. I am live every Sunday, every Wednesday to Sunday. Usually around 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever is easiest for you to Google. The husband and I might be going live on Monday and or Tuesday. We haven't really decided yet, but today is like, or this weekend is like supposed to be a heat index weekend. Like there's a heat advisory out and everything. And they recommend people like not go outside. So he and I will be staying in and doing nothing but maybe taking the car into the mechanic. We'll see. I think there's an electrical short in the system of the car that like keeps shorting out and making the sensors think that there's something wrong with the car when there really isn't. But anyway, this is where I will go ahead and end it for today. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. We will be finishing Aqualis, then we will be taking the exit strategy and seeing where that leaves us. I hope you guys had a great day. I know I did. And I will see you